Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the situation battle for the next 2 weeks on PSN. It is titled Blue Unit. It is from the Earth arc of Gundam Double Zeta, and I am on the Xeon Remnant side here in the Dreissen, which is probably the newest mobile suit on the Xeon side. As you can see, we've also got an Isaac, a Desert Zaku, an early production Gelgoog, and a Doge. So, yeah, Dreissen, of course, is still a really formidable suit. It has a bazooka, it has fast-firing beam guns in its arms, and it has the very steerable tri-blades, which I may have just hit an ally with, but I was trying to hit that Zeta Gundam. I guess that's worth something. But yeah, and of course its BMAX has knockdown, which very valuable thing to have. Case in point. Oh well, no, got a clash, so no case in point this time. And yeah, there's the reach on that Zeta beam bayonet that I enjoy so much. I did get a couple of, or at least one tri-blade sunk into it before it knocked me down, but luckily, I really should have sent thanks because the Isaac probably saved me there. But I just wanted to get back to the fight because that way, they had a 4-on-3 over here, so the faster we get back, the better. And, yep, trying to get that, I think it's a Hyakushiki because I have type advantage, which means I may have type advantage, but it has, at the very least, excellent beam defense. At the higher levels, it just has excellent defense, period. But yeah, at all levels, it has above average beam defense. So, but yeah, higher levels of the Hyakushiki, especially around 650, you can build it to have maxed out defenses in all three categories very well. I am going to take a second here and repair this Doge because I need to sit down for repairs myself. But I may as well get a little bit for it, especially since it's going to live longer than I am with the amount of hit points I actually do have. I think it's the Doge, not the Dwudge. I think the Peasant is the Dwudge. I can't keep track, but in Japanese they're spelled exactly the same way. It's just two different translations of Dowaji. So, yeah, I have no idea. Was hoping that would hit the Hyakushiki, but I think I hit the rock instead. I noticed I was probably the closest thing to a cluster of 3 enemies and started to back off. Unfortunately, I had very low health, and yeah, couldn't back off far enough to deal with that. The Hyakushiki in this scenario has the shrapnel bazooka, which is a nice thing. I like using that, and I had a round with it that was almost worth running, but just we had somebody from our team disconnect, I believe it was, and just it didn't quite work out. Either that or that was the round that I just didn't do very well on at all. I played 4. I've gotten basically 2 on each side. I got the Dwudge here and the Isaac, and I got the Double Zeta and the Hyakushiki. So yeah, it's not a bad situation battle. To be honest, it's just kind of nice to have the desert back because it's not like the desert is. I guess it's kind of rare anymore. It's not like I haven't played it a zillion times. It's just I haven't played it a zillion times this year. If people wanted to slot desert back in around Arctic base, I'd be perfect. Instead of Arctic base, I'd be perfect. I have seen enough of the Arctic base. But yeah, I am getting surrounded 4-on-1. I am good and dead, but at least I took out the Zeta before I died, so it's something. I at least they got one, I got one. I don't think that's particularly bad news. Definitely could have been worse, that all 5 of them could have killed me and that Zeta could have survived, so. But yeah, 47-34 to 57-45, and yeah, we're not doing super badly. We're keeping it close, so there's still plenty of chance to win this with 3.5 minutes to go. I'm gonna get back in and see who I can help keep alive. Yep, gonna try for the Hyakushiki because I have type advantage. That was enough. Again, if it's a level 1 Hyakushiki, I believe its lowest defense is beam. Or no, beam is its highest. Rob, genius. Its lowest defense, I think, is melee. I do not remember if the tri-blades are ranged melee or just ranged or just ballistic. But either way, yeah, they're still really good weapons regardless. My beam guns are, of course, basically when it comes down to it, the worst thing to use on the Hyakushiki. So as long as I'm using something else, I have I'm going to be doing the best possible damage. Probably. Gym 3 is going to fall down. I didn't do damage to it until I switched to the Mega Particle Cannons, but I did at least break its shield and knock it down. That's a good combo. And there's one of the advantages of the Tri-Blade right there. The fact that I was aiming for something, that thing died, I was able to redirect and hit something else. So, and there is a Gym 3 down. So, yeah, this is, like I said, this is going relatively well. We've now got a 4,000 point lead instead of like a 1,000 point deficit. That is, what you want, obviously. And I state the obvious a lot. Oh well. And there is, yeah, the person got the infantry, so don't need to worry about that. Probably my best option would have been the axe under the circumstances. And that person just got into the Magella attack, so we'll just blow that up real quick. And speaking of the axe, I actually hit it dead on. I hit the pilot dead on. They had iframes, so. And then I just kind of, bumped into them, kind of sandwiched them between me and the Gelgug, and that was that. Let's see, now. Yep. Yeah, so as you can see, definitely, we have definitely, pulled things back here pretty well. Managed to stop the Shiki before it swung on me. Missed my side swing because of the momentum. Basically, tackled almost directly over its head. And yeah, I had until it gets up close, which I foolishly let it do. But I'm kind of running out of options because it's going to be 5-on-1 again. But yeah, because of that, oh geez, tackle caught me. Was hoping that it wouldn't, but oh well. But yeah, since the shrapnel bazooka does particularly good damage if you can land all the pellets, but does not do a lot of stun. Doesn't do a lot of build stun and does not stun instantly. That does give me an advantage until the Shiki gets close. It does also have a birdlime launcher, so it can stop me if it wants to. But yeah, like I said, I shouldn't have gotten that close because that was just kind of a mistake. But I do still have, like you saw with the one side swing that I was drifting backwards for, I do still have trouble managing the Dreissen and other hover suits' momentum. I'm pretty sure the Dom types are all extra skatey too, even compared to other hover suits. But yeah, but I can't complain too much. Did good damage. Looks like we're going to win unless somebody drops. And didn't have time to kill anything else or even hit it, but that's okay. We have done it. All right. So, yep, we won that one. And let's see what the scores were. Well, top score at 3174. Also top diversions, which is what happens when you're the last thing alive against the whole team twice. 77,000 damage, 5 kills, 3 deaths. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Yeah, that's one thing that the situation battles have been really good for, is so letting me run things I haven't run in forever. Because, yeah, I have not, Dreissen's another one that is quite good, but I haven't run it in a long time. So it was, even though, like I said, I still have my, my air hockey controls that I'm struggling with, it was nice to run it.